Hello, everybody. Hello. Welcome back once again to our No Nook Challenge. We've taken Tom Nook. We've put him in his place a few times now. And today, we're going to continue doing that because we're going to take Nook's Cranny. We're going to surround it in water. We're going to make it inaccessible. Timmy and Tommy aren't leaving, and residents of Frugal Bay are not shopping there. That's how this is going to go down today. Hello. Welcome. Thank you for being here. As you can see, my studio continues to get messier and messier. Now I have a table here. It's hopefully temporary. I have another channel running right now. I'm testing some things out over there. We're taking our Pokemon card pack openings and potentially indefinitely, forever, moving them over to a new channel called Foil Spoils. So it's not linked down below or anything, but if you go to the community tab, you can find it. And yeah, right now, just kind of focused on doing some daily pack openings over there. So if you start to wonder why we haven't done that type of thing in a while, it's because it's moved over there. Don't subscribe to it unless you like that kind of stuff. This is not a plea to get you to go flood it with subscribers if you're not watching the content. Don't worry about it. But yeah, welcome everybody. So that's going on. And then also, as people kind of shuffle in here, I'll babble a bit more. I have started editing this into a big long video. So I'm pretty happy with the way it's coming together. I've done, I think, the first 3 now. Yeah, it's 3. And it's taken a long time, but I'm trying to cut out a lot of stuff in between and just boil it down to the experience of the island being built up. When it's done, it will be insanely long, very, very long. So far, no one single part is under like 45 minutes. So this is going to be one where you can kind of like, you know, just like other videos in the past, put it on, chill out. But yeah, so that's going on as well. I'm very busy. So yeah, welcome on Twitch, welcome on YouTube. Let's jump in. You'll be in my 2025 recap just from that one video. I think that'll work. Is that the name of the pack? What was the name of the pack channel? I hooked you up my car and skipped it. It is called Foil Spoils. 2 words. I think at Foil Spoils. I'll pull it up and search. But yeah, it's been fun. We're kind of just doing some shorts over there right now. But future live streams are probably going to happen when it comes to pack openings over there. So, cool. Those are my announcements. I actually had some things to announce today. Isn't that fun? All right, let's jump over to Animal Crossing. We'll get the Switch music on. We'll turn the other music off. And I rolled the clock to May 2nd because we were on May 1st the last time we streamed. So this should be in the game the day after the stream. Or, you know what I mean. The very next day. Dumplings, how's it going? Yeah, cool. We're going to do some terraforming. Don't know how long this one will be. Probably a shorter stream today. Hello there, everyone. Right now in Frugal Bay, it's 2:54 p.m. Friday, May 2nd. Cool. For today's announcements, first, I have an ordinance update. I'm happy to announce that special rules called ordinances can now be enacted. I've been asked about what ordinances we want to do. I honestly don't know. We can't really benefit from Bell Boom, and I kind of just pick the time of day that we turn on the game. So closing and opening early and late doesn't really make a difference. And I don't like the beautification one because it tends to just flood your island with flowers, and I don't want that. So I guess we could say no to ordinances. Also, I mean, it is kind of just giving money to Tom Nook. Isabel kind of works for him. Anyway, a new kind of tour is available. Starting today, residents go on a boat tour to uninhabited islands. We unlock Captain Tours today. These tours are a little different than the other ones offered at the airport. You'll go on board a boat, enjoy an ocean breeze, you make your way to your destination. Lots of uninhabited islands out there that can be reached only by boat. Rumor has, why are they any different? It's a seaplane, right? I never even thought about that. Rumor has there's plenty of DIY materials in these islands and strange things buried in the ground. Cool. We unlock gyroids. How are you doing? I'm doing well. An hour at least. I think we'll be live for at least an hour. I'm trying to figure out what Tom Cheese should say right now. Probably nothing. I thought This was already a VOD. Oh, no, no, we're live. Okay. So last time we started working on our paths. We're going to continue some of that today. But yeah, like I said, rivers are what I'm interested in. After, of course, we do our daily stuff. Oh, here we go. So Harvey has messaged us to say that there's something he wants to tell us about. So we're unlocking Harv's Island today, the more full version of it, it looks like. So that's great. We have Shino saying, once my teacher caught me passing a note and I had to read it out loud. I said I hate pop music. I was lying. I wanted to impress this girl, Debbie. She liked prog rock. What even is prog rock? All right. And Nook Inc. gave us... oh, there's several new Miles Redemption items now available. Okay, perfect. So this is all the things you unlock at 3 stars. Even more of the game comes to life at 3 stars. Here's our flowers. Let's start the day by watering these. If we are trying to get hybrids going, then it is in my best interest to stay up to date with, you know, the watering of all the flowers. And look at that. We already got some miles for this. I have real clothing now, too. Yes. Able Sisters is here. I think we're going to immediately go and unlock Kix, because I believe Kix has the hair that I like. So... lots of plans today outside of just making some rivers. All right. Kick sells shoes. Yes, I should be clear. The residents or the shops that you move onto Harv's Island all unlock different hairstyles from Harriet. And once Harriet teaches you all these hairstyles, then that's it. That's like all the Harriet interaction you get, which is a little sad because Harriet's cool, but whatever. So, yes, Kick sells shoes, and it should unlock the hairstyle I want. That said, last time I've done this a few times now. I never get the hairstyle I want on the first try. I think Kix holds the keys to it, but it seems to always be the very last hairstyle I get. Maybe it's because Kix is always the last person I invite. So I'm going to test it and see if getting him first gives me the hairstyle I want first. Now, we won't see that hairstyle today. It will come into play the next day once he's moved in. I thought it was random. I think it might be. I don't know. I'm kind of like torn. We had this conversation not that long ago on a different project we were working on. And yeah, like, I don't know. I'm still not convinced. So we're going to try it. It would make sense because each, well, I don't even know if that's true. Like, the hairstyle I like does feel like something Kix would unlock. You know what I mean? Once you see it, I guess you'll know. Oh.
Good evening, viewers. Today is day 7 of Dan's No Nook Challenge. Will he be able to get 5 stars before day 30? Or will he fail miserably? Tune in to find out this evening, ho!
This evening, we're finding this out.
Go subscribe to Foil Spoils right now. All advertising costs 999 sextillion, 999 quintillion, 999 quadrillion, 888 trillion, 999 billion, 999 million, 999,999 cents. More news at 11, ho ho.
Okay, thanks. I'm kind of, thinking really hard about something. I'm thinking of moving off the island. Yeah, that's not happening. Sorry. Don't go. Yeah, no. You are way too much bragging rights. Sorry, you cannot go live out your dreams. Oh yeah, it's my favorite part of Animal Crossing, to crush the dreams of of my island inhabitants. I can't carry anymore. I didn't realize my pockets were this full. Oh, gosh. Okay. Wait, so Shino's thinking of leaving. We need to make sure we pepper her in presents so that doesn't happen. Here's a gift. Instead of leaving, take this. Yeah. A cook's coat. Whose coat? Okay, let me see. I don't want this. Did we order our trash can, by the way? It doesn't seem like it because I didn't get one in the mail. All right. We got a lot to do. We got dailies everywhere. I was terrified I'll pick the wrong one and tell them to go. Yeah, I feel like I've done that before. So Zucker doesn't have a trash can, but I kind of wish this pot was a trash can because that'd be cool. Can I just throw stuff in there anyway? Because he has a recipe and I can't do anything with it thanks to having my full inventory. Oh, I can wear... No, I can't. I can wear the wetsuit. What's your 9 hours video? 9-hour video straight. Well, Chai, I hope you enjoyed it. Sounds like you did. Stacked fish containers. I think we have this already, don't we? Yeah, that's really sad because we barely have any recipes. Yeah, I can use custom designs. My villagers have now gifted me 2 trash cans. Yay. I can't get any trash cans. I was really hoping that recipe was one I needed. So, all right, we talked to people. I didn't get a daily Nook Miles reward for watering flowers, so where... Okay. I don't know, my phone went off as soon as I started watering flowers. Okay. I need to give him a fossil. You know what? We'll do it later. What about Axel and everybody else? Let's just try and get rid of some of these fossils. All right, buddy, here you go. Please don't give me anything in return. Just unless it's your picture, just keep whatever it is. A balloon hat. How? Okay, thanks. And then Fauna, please take this fossil. Oops. Okay, please take this fossil and give me nothing in return unless it's your photo. Okay, that's how this works. I don't want your printed sleeve sweater, but okay. Sure. I've been watching the AI Digby reviews your town. AI Lottie reviews your happy home vase for my after dinner nap there at my comfort stream. I'm glad to hear that. Naru, how's it going? Start playing Animal Crossing because of you. Oh, thank you. Well, I'm really glad you enjoyed the videos. Appreciate that. So let's see if we can store some of these items. How much space do we have? It is 61.
Tom Cheese, here it's time for a pun party, and no complaining about how many there are, Dan, because they're about the game you're playing. What's it called? Animal Cheese. I just broke up with Tom Nook. I'm forever alone. Some of these puns are leaving me in stitches. You guys are all beardos. I think a good pun may please you. Punchy is very punny. That's a pun party, all right. Yes, 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 goodbye. Yes, yes.
Yes, yes, indeed. Goodbye forever, hopefully. Okay. Oranges, I don't know. Balloon hat. A lot of this is just trash. A lot of this, yeah, almost all of this is going in the trash. I guess I'll keep the oranges for now. The fossil has to go to the museum, obviously. Everything else, I need a trash can pretty bad. And I don't think Fauna's home, so we can't use her trash can again. So that stinks. Joey. I don't have any fossils for him. But maybe we'll get some, because we got to go dig up all of our fossils. We got to find the money tree. We got to find the beach recipe. We got to do stretches. There's a lot. There's a lot to do. And, oh, now we have to go to Harb's Island and buy up all the land over there so people can go ahead and make their shops. And guess what? I'm not going to charge people rent. Nope. I'm going to be the one to fund that entire island, and I won't charge them a dime. Harv might. I don't know if that's something he'll do. but I won't, and I will sleep pretty decently at night. My favorite season of the game is probably, I don't know,
Excited to share another $2 recipe? Herbal infusion wraps. Envelop your favorite fillings within soft, flexible medicinal coverings for a healing meal.
I think my favorite season is all of them for a little bit. You know, spring and summer, I guess I like the most because they're like the most lush and green. But I always like to see the snow after I haven't seen it in a long time, and then I get tired of it. Fall is cool as well, but I feel like my decorating ability can't really live up to the expectations of all the other Animal Crossing creators out there who do such a good job decorating, especially during fall. But fall does look really nice too. So yeah, I don't know. They're all nice. I do get tired of winter the fastest though. Okay, we got a fossil here, and we're going to be taking out a good chunk of the land around Nooks today, so we won't have to go over here too much to get fossils. That being said, some will remain, and we're going to decorate around it. So, yeah, we got some ideas. This is going to be good.
Why did I carry $2? To remind myself to get more.
That's why he does it. The beach recipe today was a shell bed, so we got that. I didn't mean to do that. There's a present left on a cliff, and in it is 10,000 bells. I'll definitely, happily take that. I think there's one more fossil. We've dug up 3 so far. I had one in my inventory from yesterday, so we'll need to find that somewhere. Making an Ninjago-themed island. That sounds really cool and intricate. When's the new 9-hour video dropping? You're watching it right now. Well, yeah, I think, yeah. I have some other projects in the works too, but I don't think they'll be quite 9 hours. This is going to be turned into a giant video. I'm editing it right now, and it'll be fun. Okay, there's a lot of flowers up here now, and I know partially that's my fault for trying to get the star rating up, but before it gets too out of hand, we do need to like collect all of these and throw them away. Or put them somewhere else.
Cat fact number 29. If a cat rubs against your leg, it means they are marking you as their territory.
Gross. All right, we have to get all of these sticks up. Red's here. Cool. All right, we'll get some new furniture from Red. I realized, because earlier in the challenge I was saying, oh, if we have to spend bells, we're never going to be able to do that because we can't shop at Nooks. But I realized that, no, we can actually do that. We can spend them as long as we have another place to shop. I think Able Sisters counts. I think Harv's Island counts. I know Red counts because I was playing on my other Switch, my other island, and I got that achievement shopping up on Red's boat. I'm like, oh, okay. So that does open the door for some more challenges. There's no one else we can sell things to, but that's okay. Okay, so today is cat grass and a mixer, and then
I have $2, so I guess I'll be sticking to water for dinner.
I can already tell this is fake. I really don't like looking these up. I think this one is fake because the hand, I always try to remember with this particular painting, the guy in the back is the thing that changes on the fake and the real one. And I think when his hand is down, like he's waving.
Fact number 23. Cats can hear a can of tuna being opened from 3 houses away.
I think when his hand is down, like as if he's waving, that's when it's fake, right? The top right is real. Oh, okay. His hand does something else in the fake one. His hand has to be touching the door frame. Right, okay. All right, let's buy this one then. So, and this is the top right painting. So yeah, I'll buy this. I'm glad y'all are here because I don't like looking that up. When the hand is on the curtain, it's real. Okay, I knew it was the hand. I just mixed up which one. Okay, so I'm going to buy each of these. Now, remember, we are just buying stuff, okay? Like, we may not have a place to put it for very long, but we are just buying stuff. And the idea is that it's going to force us to decorate even faster because we can't store it anywhere. Let it be known that I take time to cook. The brain needs time when you're me. So I don't know if I'll be decorating right away with all this furniture. There probably will just be a pile of furniture somewhere for a long time. Okay, so we're hitting rocks. I'm not going to catch the fish today. Grow a fruit tree, maybe. If the island is good, maybe I will. I'll reward it with a fruit tree. You inspired me to restart my island. Not to play this challenge, but just wanted to play through a new island before new console and game are out. Won't be for a while, so we'll have plenty of time. Well, T-Bird, I hope you enjoy it. I've thought the same thing. I'm like, I kind of want a new main island, you know? I just want to play the game again. And obviously, I can't help myself with these streams, just doing challenges and stuff. I have to torment myself in some way. But I think after this challenge is over, I have considered that this could become the new main island. We eventually, who knows, we unban Tom Nook. We just become so rich, and we watched him suffer by the end of this, and we feel so good that, you know, okay, Tom Nook has endured enough, and now we can go live our lives normally. I have considered that, but I don't know. I honestly don't know. Oh, I'll take some gold nuggets. That's awesome. Jesse, how's it going? Welcome over on Twitch chat. And then Kieran says, I wonder if Dan will be able to avoid all the $2 Dans when editing the long video. I have so far cut around him. Oh, I'm glad he's there, but I cut around him because he is just so out of context. And without me being there to explain to the potential new audience what just happened, I just feel like it's a little strange. Nook News, I've been keeping most of those in there when they fit because they're funny, and also it's Tom Nook. It's a little more relevant to Animal Crossing. But yeah, $2 Dan, I don't know. I might stop being so ruthless and just cut them out constantly, but I've been able to cut out a lot of $2 Dan interruptions. We should get my new islands to look like the towns in New Leaf. Sucks you have to buy an entirely new Switch, not just a cartridge. Yeah, it's funny because you don't need another game. You need another Switch. You could just play the game on a totally new Switch with the same account. It's so mad. It's maddening. Look at that powdered wig. Oh my gosh. Do you think we should get this? I don't know. Like, it's so pompous. It'd be so great to walk around with that as we kick dirt in Tom Nook's face every single day. I want my normal hairstyle, don't get me wrong, but this is kind of cool to judge Nook, right? There's so many, like, great reasons to... Oh, it went in my storage at home. Dang it. Let's see what else is here. We be judging Tom Nook? If only we had a gavel. I'm already judging Tom Nook, so there is that. I'm going to be very picky about the clothing I buy because I don't have any storage. But there's the composer's wig, excuse me, not a judge's wig, a composer's wig, sure. There's also the monocle. That was more of a Gold Core Dan era thing. I think we'll just... Do I need business shoes? I kind of do, but then I have these weird blue socks. Okay, let's buy these. I have to wear them back at home. Okay. Oh, wait, it didn't go to my storage at home because I bought it off the shelf. So it's just hidden in my inventory. I just missed it. Where is it? Oh, did she not give it to me? Yeah, the only hat I have is the balloon hat. And I can't learn this. She didn't give me the... Okay, let's go to the museum. Oh, there's the money tree. Can't do anything with that. I hope he takes all these fossils. I really need the space. Oh, he wants us to go find Brewster, and he's going to give us a photo of Brewster. I remember this from the last time I had a full inventory. He's going to give us a photo of Brewster. We're not going to be able to take the photo, and it's really confusing because I don't know when we get it. I feel like he had to mail it to me or something. It was very strange. So, all right, trash pile. Oh, this is perfect. I don't have any furniture that would work on the beach, right? I have the cat grass. You know what? Yeah, let's drop some of the trash. Yes, Twitch will run smoothly now. I fixed that problem. So we're good over on Twitch now, which is really, really nice because I don't see a point in spending all the resources I have to spend to stream on both if I can't even like have a good presentation on one of them. So I'm glad we were able to get that fixed. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for giving the Twitch stream a chance. I know some folks probably go, well, this person doesn't know how to run a quality stream and leave forever. So I appreciate that you didn't.
I, Tom Nook, will wish you the best of luck on finding Brewster, ho-ho.
Thank you, Tom Nook. I think you're up to something, so I actually don't trust you. So shut up. I showed him. I showed that Tom Nook. Closer in your storage. Yeah, anything you buy from the behind the curtain thing is, but if you buy it from the... Wait, did she... I wasn't reading. Did she say, I can't sell you this because your pockets are full? Or did she say, your pockets are full, so I'll send it back home? Because normally when you buy it off the little shelf, she just gives it to you. So I'm confused. She said you needed to come back. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I'm glad someone's paying attention. All right, so I didn't see you there. Okay, so Blathers is remembering his old pal Brewster, and he wants to, you know, open up the cafe. Really, Blathers sees a money-making opportunity. He's watching Tom Nook wheel and deal, and he's like, how can I get in on some of this? And Tom Nook's like, figure out your own stuff, man. I got stores. No one's buying anything. I'm kind of struggling right now. I don't need you up in my business trying to get a cut of the pie, all right? You figure out how to get your own bag, okay, Blathers? Blathers like, well, I run a museum. It's free to entry. He's like, you charge admission. He's like, I can't. I've never done that before. Everyone will boycott my museum. Sorry, you better figure it out. And so this is his plan. He's going to cut a big hole up here. He's going to get some shady contractor to build a cafe in one night, mind you. And he's going to move his old friend Brewster. He's like, oh, don't worry about the rent. I'm going to give you a great deal. 10,000 bells a day, Brewster. Isn't that great? Brewster's like, well, I mean, I do have that inheritance from my family, but I'm only selling coffee at like 200. How many people live on the island? Because like 200 bells a cup. Oh, lots of people. Like tens of people live on this island. You're going to have a booming, thriving business, Brewster. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Listen, if you miss rent 1 or 2 days, not a big deal. We'll just open a tab. It's no big deal. Come on, Brewster. Come on over. And so Brewster's like, okay. And that's the situation. So when we talk about Tom Nook being this bad guy, we have to ask ourselves, is he the only bad guy? Or are there other problematic landlords in the world of Animal Crossing? I mean, stay tuned to find out, I guess. You should probably subscribe so that you don't miss the you know, we'll definitely get the answers to this, but you have to subscribe on YouTube and follow on Twitter. Okay. I can put some things away. I know I didn't do the fossils. I missed my opportunity. We can put the weeds away. Brewster's photo we keep? I don't know if we need to keep that on us or not. And we got it. Yeah, we got to like find a trash pile. Stand mixer, cat grass, they go away. Espresso maker goes away. Perfect. Okay. Good. So let's go back out Do we want to make the wood wall for the house? Oh, we should probably, yeah, I think the handcrafted walls and floors are really underrated. In fact, I mentioned this a bit ago. I was playing on my other Switch. I was playing on my OG island, which I thought by now I've crafted everything and unlocked everything. I started playing this island on release, but I hadn't crafted most of the walls and floors that you unlock with DIYs. I just never used them. I was trying to do a build for a house, a villager's home, and I didn't have the walls and floors I wanted. And I'm like, what is going on? And so I had to back out and I had to craft them all. But they're really nice. I really should probably use those more because we're not going to get anything that great. We can't shop at Nook's Cranny, so we're not getting really basic ones. And Sahara is going to give us some cool ones, but they're all heavily themed in ways that I don't really want to decorate my very normal looking house. So I mean, yeah, we should probably craft those to get something nice. Anyway, let's deal with the trash. And then the fossils. Should we stretch while we're just over here? Let's do that too. Oh, you know what? We keep the DIYs because we might do a market day and trade with some folks. Okay. All right. Let's talk to the machine here. Yes, and trash cans the ABD. We're going to do that too. So I'm going to go to redeem Nook Miles for that. And he did tell us there are a lot of new things at the terminal, and I do want to get the inventory expansion. But okay, before we buy anything, I have to buy waterscaping because that was like the whole point of today. If I don't buy this waterscaping permit, I'll kick myself. Let's buy this and then see what we have left over for a trash can. Okay, there. All right, let's now see about buying the trash can. There's actually a really nice trash can in here if you were wondering what I'm talking about. It is not a DIY. It is this. It's the steel trash can. It's really nice. Nice little city vibe, you know, to it. So we're going to buy this for 1,000 miles. Stuff in here is really expensive. I also do want to use street lights. I just don't know if I want to use these ones or these ones. I liked both for different reasons. Probably these ones. I think they'll look good on our nice wide paths. And yes, we got to buy the wig from Able Sisters. Miss Palindrome is on it. Nothing in here. Anything else before we go? No, we just got to deal with our fossils. We got to stretch. Okay. Let's stretch. I just want to get this out of the way. All right, begin. I'm just going to let them stretch because I don't feel like holding the controller right now. I'm just going to watch everyone stretch, and I'm just going to stand here blank and stare blankly at the camera. Twitch is running smoothly today. Thanks for the fix. Absolutely, Mount Rose. Thanks for watching. Let's see. Are you getting Brewster or not? We are getting Brewster, yes. And we're going to shop there, too. Let's see. What else? What do you mean by no Nook? If you look in the description, I have a link to the rules. If you scroll down, I added them to, just for this stream and going forward. I added the rules, a quicker version of them, in the description themselves on YouTube. So definitely check the description so you understand the challenge. Let's see. Do I normally stream this late? Sometimes. Most of the time. Yeah. I do kind of do later stuff. On the weekends, I try to do earlier stuff. But sorry for the lack of schedule. Been binging your VODs since the CanyonDuck, like over a year, and just was able to join a live stream. Oh. Well, thanks for being here. The winter DIY wall was really good. I love that wall. I talked to everybody. Oh, yeah, Sable, yeah. Okay, just trying to catch up on all the chat messages I was missing. Sorry if I'm missing messages. I'd say for me, that's pretty normal. Look at them go. Look at them do all their little jumping jacks. I don't need to do that. I get credit just for showing up, which is great. Like, why is this even a thing? You know what? Here's what I'll say about the stretches. It shows that Nintendo had an idea to give you an activity to do on your island that had nothing to do with decorating or just gifting villagers. It is something to do outside of the normal, like, hustle bustle. And that's cool. An older game, like the first game, had literal Nintendo games in it that you could play as like a way to take a break from whatever it was you're normally doing. I hope the new game implements more stuff like this, but hopefully it's a little more fun. Like, I've always thought Animal Crossing and Mario Party could share more in common. Not that there be a game board. They already did that with the... That's what's so, like, annoying. They made an Animal Crossing Mario Party game. What I'm talking about, though, is, like, the multiplayer from New Leaf, but better mini games. And you could just take a break, gather up some villagers or your real-life friends, and, like, play through some mini games for whatever the reward is. I don't care. Just give me something else to do. And I think stretches, if I'm to be very, like, positive about them, they could be that, like, slight nod in Nintendo's... It's Nintendo's way of saying, we get it. You need another reason to visit your island. So basically New Leaf. Kind of, but I feel like the New Leaf ones, they really stayed within the bounds of what the game was already capable of. It was like, hey, why don't you dig up some stuff? Why don't you find some bugs within a certain amount of time? Like, the minigames were cool, but they were very, like, contained in the way that, like, you could set up your own version of them on your island or town and play them if you wanted to. You know what I mean? Oh, this is why I don't wear the wigs. I can't wear my beard and the wig for whatever reason. It's a helmet item. I'm going to keep it anyway, but that's very disappointing because I want my beard. So what I would love to see is, like, mini games that are more outside the box. Like Mario Party games. Like, literally, the villagers run around and you have a big slingshot and you shoot big grapes at them or something and they go splat. No one gets hurt. It's all good fun, but they get covered in gooey grapes, old moldy spoiled grapes, but not raisins, because raisins would kind of hurt. Grapes that have just gone bad, but not raisin bad. And they get tossed on the villager and they're just covered in grapes and you win. And I don't know what you win. Maybe whoever you hit the hardest with grape gives you their photo, but it's them covered in grape, so it's like a special version of their photo. See, I should help Nintendo. I should do that. I'll start by writing a letter. The subject line in my email will be grapes. Spoiled grapes. When my dad first saw me fishing, he thought there would be like a struggle or a mini game to catch the fish. No. I mean, there's kind of a struggle, but yeah, there's just so many opportunities for Animal Crossing to do all sorts of cool stuff. So I have high hopes for the next version, but minimal expectations. I think we get a pretty big improvement from New Horizons, but I don't think we get the wish list I'm asking for. I don't think we come close to. Water balloons? Why throw all that plastic in the environment when you could use something more natural, like big spoiled grapes? I'm really just trying to think about the environment here. Who's going to clean up the water balloons? Nobody. And if no one wants to clean it up, then you should use something more organic, like moldy grapes. Maybe now that we have Pocket Camp Complete, the teams can merge together from Horizons and Pocket Camp for a newer game. I would love that, because Pocket Camp Complete has some stuff that feels really good for Animal Crossing. Some stuff that obviously wasn't good for Animal Crossing. But it has some features that I think would be really fun for all the mainline games too. And, hey, I'll say this. Nintendo took the Mario Kart tracks from the mobile Mario Kart and brought them to Mario Kart 8, some of them. So there's already a precedent for the mobile games to influence the mainline console games. So let's keep our hopes up for that too. Should we go find Brewster? I do want to unlock patterns from Sable. Yeah. I think we talked to Sable today already. Did we not talk to Sable? I might have gotten distracted by the wig. Let me just make sure. You think it'll be an island again? I don't know. It's always been a town up until this point, and we really do need... I'm going to give something to Sherb if I can. No, I can't. We really do need water and planes and stuff, but I miss the train. And if you're on an island, you can't have a train. So I don't know. What if they gave us a town and an island? People wanted more space to decorate. What if you have a town and an island? And then you could have a plane that takes you to the island or a boat, and the train can come back to take you to other towns. They could do all of it. Let's have our hopes mega high for the next Animal Crossing game. Here's why. Okay, I'm gonna make a pitch for having our hopes. Oh, we can't take this boat because we have 1,000 miles, right? We gotta go do some stuff. We're not much stuff. We have almost 1,000. Okay, here's my pitch for getting our hopes up. Way, way, way too much. Because all of us kind of know already that we're not going to get most of the things we asked for. This is why you make, like as a kid, you make a really big Christmas list for Santa, right? You tell Santa everything you've ever wanted. You tell him stuff you don't even want. The reason you do that is because you get your hopes up that if he brings you even a fraction of this stuff, you win. And so that's my pitch to you. I think we get our hopes way high this time around. And we let Nintendo feed us whatever they're going to feed us. And if we're right about even one of those weird, wacky ideas we have, we're going to be so impressed. We're like, didn't expect them to add a fraction of this stuff. Wow, they did so good. Pom Pom likes my jacket. Train, there's a bus and city folk. Multiple towns, multiple sets of villagers. That'd be awesome. And we could place stuff on walls. I lost my mind. And ceiling items. So, hey, yeah. When we could terraform, I thought there was a part of me that thought that's not Animal Crossing. Being able to change the landscape has never been a part of the game. The towns were always kind of generated. They're always kind of randomly generated, and everyone had kind of like a different vibe. And now, what? Everyone can just flatten it if they want to? That's not Animal Crossing. And it works so well. It's like the coolest thing they've ever done. It's part of the reason I've played this more hours than any other game prior. Any Animal Crossing game. Well, probably any other game. So, yeah, like they might do something really wild. We just don't know. So what can we do for some points? I know I can plant a fruit tree and that'll probably just do it. So why don't we go get some oranges or cherries or something? Go do that. Eventually we'll use the tools to make our new rivers, by the way. I know that was supposed to be a terraforming day and we just got really wrapped up in the new things we've unlocked, but hey, what are we supposed to do? Oh, you know what? I'm going to get rid of this tree because it's probably not going to survive the stream anyway. And then we can use the oranges to get this achievement real quick. But yeah, we're going to keep the tree we plant. So, plant one. I've always been one of those super snide, like, OMG, GameCube is the best version people, until I saw the 30 DIY video. It reopened my eyes to Animal Crossing decorating as a game. Well, thank you for saying that. That's really kind. I saw the opportunities when I was paying attention on Instagram and, you know, all the other places where people were posting, like YouTube, posting about their islands. And I was the kind of person who was like, decorating outside and terraforming, that's not Animal Crossing. And then I saw what people were capable of doing. And then I saw how different every single island looks. And to this day, doing Dream Islands as much as we do, every island looks so unique. Even if people go for a similar vibe with like, oh, they're both doing cottagecore, for example, they still look so good and so different. And so, yeah, like I just can't imagine playing the game without that. And when we played the GameCube version not that long ago, I was missing those features of like being able to decorate outside. So, yeah, I think Nintendo can really play with this game quite a bit and do some things they've never really considered doing before. Okay, we have our 1,000 miles. So let's run over here. YouTube is being weird with chat, so I came here. Oh, that's interesting. All right, so now we have 1,000 miles. We can take our tour. Let's go. Okay, wait a minute. So what was... I like your grape fight idea, but only if there's a chance that grapes will grow when you haven't cleaned up. I like that. But I was thinking the arena was outside of your normal island. But that's kind of funny. The next time you go back to the arena, there's like covered in grape trees, and they're blocking the villagers. They can like hide behind the trees. And then you have to use like big axes. You launch big axes to chop down the trees, like just clean cut them. But then you could miss and hit a villager. But don't worry, they're wearing big bubble suits so that they can't get hurt. And the axes just bounce off of them and fly into the ocean or something. Yeah, I think this grape game is really going to be something. I think everyone's going to be playing Grape Fight. Moldy Grape Fight. Forbidden Altar recipe. Very nice, very nice. I think we can definitely put some weird stuff on a Forbidden Altar on a Nook-free island. Is Brewster here? Or is he on a normal Nook? No, he's here, he's here. I saw his little wing. You out here looking for gyroids too? That's right. You know a Brewster? You're looking at him. Mind if I ask what you're after? Blathers sent me. He wants all of your money. I hear you. Tell him that for me. Oh, and also, he gave me a gyroid fragment. I guess we can do some gyroids. Gyroids, by the way, were something I was glad to see not in Animal Crossing when we got this version of the game, because the gyroids you collected in the old games, not to be a hater, I don't like them. They were ugly. They were, let's be real, they were just ugly. And now they're the most adorable little guys. Gyroids are such a win in New Horizons. I love them so much. All of them. They're all so good. Squeaky hammers and New Leaf were a delight. Yeah, I really never got to play with the squeaky hammers too. I saw other people had them in like clips and stuff. I'm like, oh, where did those come from? I just never. Like I said, I've put way more hours into this one than the other ones, and I put a lot of hours into New Leaf, but I missed the hammer somehow. Don't know how. They're a little creepy to me. The gyroids? The old ones scare me. The new ones, I just love them. Expected the 2.0 launch. The Petaloid and Bubbloid have become my new faves. I always like the metal one. The one that looks like a little trash can. Okay, do we find furniture on these ones? I can't remember. While we're up here, let's just shake some trees. I would like to find a piece of furniture if it's available to us. But we got our gyroid fragment. I got a couple rocks hit. Gyroids have a lot of folklore, if I recall, but they can be creepy. I played quite a bit of New Leaf, but nowhere near compared to New Horizons. I played almost every day since release with no time travel. I was like that for, I think, 2 years straight. I played this game without taking a day off. Like, in some small way or another, I would log in and do something. And I usually treat Animal Crossing games like that, but every single one had a shorter run for me than New Horizons. And so I'm willing to accept New Horizons' flaws, and I hear people when they say, well, they didn't add this, they took away that. But I cannot deny that this has been the most fun Animal Crossing I've ever played. Still, even with its flaws, and even with the lack of gameplay in certain aspects. I think that the one argument I would make for a lot of games like this is not exclusive to Animal Crossing, is that, we're going back home now, we got everything we want, is that these games need to give me more of a reason to come back once I finish my island or whatever it is I'm building in the game. That makes sense? Like, I have this big finished island, but because at its core, it's mostly a designing game, I don't have a lot of reason to spend time on my big finished island and enjoy all the work that I did, because there's not a lot to do after that, unless you just want to redesign parts of your island. So these games have always needed that, and I really, really hope the next time around Nintendo sees this and they do something about it. Artsy, how's it going? Welcome. More new games plus new game kind of stuff. Yeah, like just more gameplay stuff. And ideally stuff that takes place on your finished property, whether it's an island or a town or whatever they end up calling it next time. More things to physically do that aren't just run around, talk to villagers, and then think about other ways you could change things you've built. All right, so we got to talk to Blathers and let him know that Brewster hears him. Hear you. I see you. So Blathers will know exactly what that means, I guess, and just start construction on the cafe immediately. One of the best things is just better ways to connect people's islands. They need to take a page out of Dinkum's book for multiplayer, open up the gates, and let people come and go really fast. Don't do this, 20-minute long loading screen between visits. For both leaving and arriving, there's a cutscene. That's madness. That's so archaic. Like, he said, I hear you. I can't. That's not, we can't have that again. The tendency for crashing. And yes, if it crashes, it messes up everybody's evening. It's so sad. Jenna says, this is the first game I've stayed with the game as long as I have. I've finished my museum and working on getting everything completed. Yep, same. I never finished the museums in the old ones. We need more quests, but again, not much they can do without changing the game, like adding a story to it, which they dabble with in Happy Home. How does it work in Dinkum? In Dinkum, you start an online game instead of a single-player game, and your friends can just pop in, and they show up at your main tent or building, town hall, depending on what stage of the game you're at, and they can just load in, and they can walk right out the front door, and they're just there. So you can still have a plane bring them, but make it instant. Make it they get on the plane from their island, and there's no loading screen for the people already on the island. Load the other person in for however long it takes. If other games can do this, there's no reason Nintendo can't. We know the technology exists to have people hanging out on a server together, and then more people able to come and go without interrupting everybody else's good time. I love the attention to detail of the arrival cutscene where it's the airport terminal and the little things flipping. That was made with love. I can see that, but I don't need to see it 1,000 times. It's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. I'm just ranting today. That's all I'm doing. We got Brewster. We did a lot of dailies. I think we just manage our inventory a little bit more. Oh, you know what? We got to find places to put all this stuff because we're going to be doing a little bit of terraforming, and that's potentially in my way. I don't really know yet. It might be time to start our junk beach. I think we're going to start the junk beach. Because this stuff, it's in the way. I hate that we have to do a junk beach, by the way. Like, if I were smart, I would put this in my home storage and take the crafting materials and put them outside, because I can walk up to the crafting materials and see what they are, but I can't walk up to the furniture and see what it is unless I physically put it down in furniture form, and then it takes up a lot of room. But there's more furniture than different types of crafting materials, so I can't do that. A garage sale kind of build? Yeah. Let's destroy these trees and just start to put everything here. I think that's all we can do. Okay. The amount of people who play this game, the Switch couldn't handle it. Well, we're getting a new Switch soon, so hopefully they think about these things. Especially their servers. I think their servers are archaic. I remember an article from several years ago. Nintendo said something about their server infrastructure for multiplayer, and that they were going to be upgrading it, and we wouldn't really feel the effects of it, and especially for like a long time. That was a long time ago. I don't even know if I'm referencing the right story, but if I'm right, there's the potential that they've already addressed this with future games, and that we can have more seamless online interactions with Nintendo in the future. I hope. Yeah, it's less about the Switch and more about the server capacity or whatever they're doing. Whatever they do over there with their servers, they're weird about servers. Have you noticed that? Like, they shut down games and services all the time just to like free up servers, it feels like. You know, they shut down the eShops of old consoles because they're just like, we can't keep supporting this. Like, wow. You guys are really protective of that stuff. And, I mean, maybe they should be, but it's kind of just interesting to me that they also have some of the most annoying online servers compared to other multiplayer games. I'm just saying, I've played console games basically my whole life. And when online games became a thing and people were playing first-person shooters and stuff, I've been in plenty of scenarios where people have disconnected from a session and reconnected, and a message pops up on the screen and says, so-and-so disconnected, so-and-so connected. And I'm still holding my little gun and running around popping people. And I'm not being disturbed when somebody gets disconnected. So for a very, very long time, we've been able to figure this out, this problem out. Start another character and do storage in their house? That feels like cheating. Also, I don't want to manage another house. If I wanted to do a build where it was like, oh, a little shed or restaurant or something, I would, but I don't want to do that. Tom Nook gets to, you know, probably make something off of that too. Put away the DIY, and we'll focus on putting, you know, this kind of stuff in our storage. See, it's already full. We have Brewster's photo now, though. We can put that somewhere. I'm out of surfaces for it, so I think we just hang it on the wall. Our storage is full, so we got to pick it up again. This is silly. Go back into here. Now we can take it out and slap it on the wall. I'm going to put it right by my bed. Feels weird. I'll put it above this cat bed. Oh, look, this is where we put our happy home picture too. Okay. A picture wall? Yeah, I probably will have to do that. I don't mind a picture wall. What can we get rid of in our storage? Oh, right. We have all the old furniture from, you know how we built everybody like a bunch of stuff when they came to the island? Yeah, we gotta... I moved all this stuff out of the way because we were terraforming. That's what happened. So I can actually decorate with some of that. You're talking about only 4 gigabytes processing power at one time for the current Switch. What? Okay. I hear you, but what did the Xbox have? The first Xbox. How many gigs of RAM? I remember I had a 40 gig hard drive, but I think that was me modding and upgrading it. I think it was even less back then. But I'm talking about playing games on the Xbox and having people come and go without crashing the server. And maybe it was more. I don't know. I'm genuinely asking. I have no idea. I'm going to put this table and stuff just over here. We're just going to do like a bit of a makeshift build as we've been doing, only to just get things out of our inventory. So natural garden chairs. Where's the table? Okay, I'll just put the chairs down for now, I guess. Chair here. I don't want to make this rock unusable. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Do you want a DIY area where you have tables, materials for them? Eventually. I think that would be pretty cool. Yeah.
You know what's not part of Animal Crossing? Beyonce. Oh, am I allowed to say that? More at 11. Ho ho.
Okay. I mean, it's true. Beyonce's not part of Animal Crossing. $8 or $10, I believe. The original Xbox had 8 or 10 gigabytes of RAM. The first Xbox ever. Is that real? That's a lot for back then, right? Natural garden chair. Okay. You know what? We should put it right here. Wait, can I dig a hole? Hold on. We can make ourselves like a little backstop for this rock. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, everything should move one tile back. So that way we can use this as our way to quickly harvest the materials from the rock. That particular rock. There we go. What else? Destination signpost. I guess I could put that on this little corner right here. This is a good spot for it. This might be where it stays, honestly. I love this thing. These are really good. Like if you need some tall stuff next to paths, like these are awesome. Look at that. It's amazing. Barrel, train set, cute wardrobe. Okay, barrel. I'll put the barrel over here for now. Oh, that's a train set. Train set's just going to go in the storage area. Log bench, log dining table, cardboard box, train set, barrel. Okay. Barrel next to bird bath. I kind of want to pull the bird bath like over one. I like to stagger items a little bit like that. Even if it's temporary, I think that looks a little bit better. And then log bench. I guess we could put that like here between the two houses. I don't know. It'll get used, I think, if it's there. Pretty sure it could be wrong. Yeah, I don't know. Let's be curious. I hope for a brighter multiplayer future for Nintendo games, but we'll just see. We'll see what they deliver with this new console. I've been seeing some rumors that it's not going to be as powerful as people hoped, which made me a little sad. But it is what it is. Log dining table. I'll just put it over here and stack some stuff on it. Cardboard box. I think that can go on this table. And train set can go over here as well. Perfect. And okay. Good. We can do more, but I think that should be enough to start actually working on some of the terraforming we want to do today. There's all this stuff still, and I can just pick it up and hold on to it for now. It had 8 or 10 gigabytes of storage, 64 gigabytes of RAM. Okay, so storage space, it had 8 or 10 gigs. 64 megabytes of RAM is like, by today's standards, nothing. Less than nothing. I don't think there's a device on the market that has less than a gig of RAM. So anyway, all right. Well, that doesn't necessarily prove my point. The architecture of these consoles, you know, still probably vastly different. But all I'm saying is for many, many, many years, people have been able to come and go from online sessions without kicking everybody else out of the online session, even temporarily. So when I say kicking out, all I'm saying is everyone has to watch a loading screen when somebody visits their island, and that frustrates me, and I don't think it needs to be that way. That's it. That's all I'm saying. But I don't work at Nintendo. What do I know? I'm also not a computer person. I mean, to that extent. They still say Xbox is more powerful than the Switch. Yeah, the Switch is definitely a very underpowered console. By many, many, many measures. Joey's going to be really disappointed because I think my new river is going to cut right through where he's sitting. But let's figure that out now. So it's time to determine the shape of our new Nook's Cranny Island. Yes, Nook's Cranny is getting its very own island. Isn't that nice of us? What a cool thing we're doing for the town. I love the train set too. It's such a good item. All right. Let me grab my waterscaping tools. Now I do want some space to work with because I want a decorator on this still. But I don't want too much space because I also can't have bridges. So my plan, here's my plan for the map. It's to kind of remove some of my bridge temptation that I have right now, which is a lot. So what I'm thinking, let me get a little pointer for you. What I'm thinking is we're going to make a moat around Nook's Cranny, but we're going to get rid of the river starting here and then going up. So this will create an opportunity for this path to go straight across and up to these homes. I don't know how that's going to look because I don't intend on terraforming this mountain here. I think it looks nice. It's a nice natural structure. We're keeping this waterfall that spills out into the ocean. That stays. But this is going to be a river. This is going away essentially. So you can see the need to make sure we cut back a little bit on the front of the spot in Nook's Cranny so we can make sure this we claim some real estate right here so we can make a path pretty easy. Okay, so that's one thing. We're also getting rid of the river here, and like so this part that I'm over right now, this stuff going away, and then we keep this mountain out to here. Then we keep pretty much all of this, decorate upon it, whatever. And we get rid of all of this in terms of the cliff. This goes away, flattens out. So we can get easier access to the secret beach and the campsite, and this neighborhood can have a little path going through it. We might do some cliff work here, but it will just be aesthetically pleasing only. It will not be just a monstrosity that's in our way. Because we're not doing ramps either, because I'm not going to give Tom Nook any more money. So that's the plan. We get rid of this river chunk. We get rid of this river chunk. We ensconce Nooks in water, and that'll be it. That's the plan for waterways for now. We'll see if those plans change as I work this out. That's the plan. So I would really love it if we had space to work with around Nooks, but it wasn't too much space. So what I'm thinking is let's dig some holes first so we can do some tile math. 1 tile, 2 tiles. What does 3 tiles worth of decorating room look like? That means we could put trees in front of Nooks if we want to. That means we will cut in starting here. We keep a little bit on the side, I think. Right? So let me start over here. Nice. We get some points just for doing that. I will make the shape of this island look nice, but it's going to start out kind of rough. And it's also probably going to be symmetrical. Do a land bridge. We can do land bridges, but was actually thinking of doing in cases where I really needed to get across some water quickly is little jumping tiles. I think that'll look nice. It'll feel very, I don't know. It'll feel cool. I think we do 3 tiles in front and 2 on the side. And I think there's 2 in the back. In fact, there might be 3 in the back. Hold on. 1, 2. Wow, there's 3 in the back. Do we want to reduce that to 2? And buy back a little space up top there? How many is over here? It looks like 3 as well. 1. It's 3. Okay. Interesting. Do we want it 3 all around? It would give us a lot of room. Well, I still want to make this place look a certain way. Okay, let's do a standard of 3 and see how we feel about it as we go. Joey is still fishing here. Like I said, that's probably going to have to get sorted at some point. This feels like 2 now. I think I screwed up. Let me dig. Yeah, this is 2. We can put that back. I wasn't expecting to add to it. I do feel like 2 on the sides is better because we need more space on the left for sure, water-wise. I think we do that. Let's do 3 on the front and back, 2 on the sides. That'll give us trees in the front and back, and on the sides we can put items. If we even want trees. I don't even know if we do, but I'm just saying that I think we kind of need this to be reduced. Yeah, I don't know if I want trees on the side, though. I probably don't want trees at all, to be honest. Okay, so this kind of decides our shape for us in a really easy way. I'm just going to kind of make it square at first. So it's 2, 3. How did this work over here? I need to dig the same holes so I can measure this appropriately. I want it to be symmetrical. Okay, there's our holes. They line up with the other holes. Very nice, very nice. And then we grab our waterscaping tool. And I think we have a full square, and then it kind of goes into like a little... Okay, so we have to get rid of this. And then we just do that. And that should match now on both sides. Okay, cool. That's what we're doing. Nice and easy. What about decayed tree? That would be cool, but I actually don't know if we need 3 spaces or not for that. We can put that one, because it's not a real tree, we can put it right next to the river if we need to. I believe. So yeah, I think we can actually do this now. Okay. Now, that should be, hold on, pretty even on all sides. We have a lot of space up front to make this place look awful, which is very exciting. Cool. Okay. So now the question is, can we get the river organized in such a way where it can still be a width of 4, basically. So that means it would come out... Oh, we have to get rid of some of this. All right. So yeah, this is 2 spaces. This is 3 spaces, and this is 4 spaces. So can this come up to the path we've made? This is as wide as the river would be. Oops. Anna, how's it going? Or Anna? Is it Anna or Anna when it's A-N-A? I apologize. Okay, this just barely works. It's not great. That's 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's let them meet. See how we like it. If we have to reduce this to 3, it's fine. I just wanted 4 to make it even more ridiculous. Either's good with me. It does technically work. It's just a little closer than I thought it would be. Because all I was going to do was that. It's... Joey's in for a shock. It's close quarters for our resident services path. But we could try it for now. And if it becomes a problem in other aspects, then we can definitely... this is frustrating. We can definitely reduce it to 3 tiles. I just like having more breathing room around my paths. It's kind of my thing. I like to decorate around them. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be okay. Everything's gonna be fine. Char, how's it going? Okay, wait. Poor Joey. He's just enjoying the last of that little sliver of land. We need him to go away. Now that we have kind of the shape of the island and river picked out, though, we can leave him alone. Oh, gosh, he's really just obsessed with fishing here. We can kind of leave him alone because I need to figure out the rest of the area around this place. Oops. Pockets are full again. All right, let's go deal with this furniture because I need to pick up those hay bales. So is Nook's Cranny going to become like a lion exhibit at the zoo? Kinda. He was going to give me something and notice my inventory was full. Okay. Here's this. Pop-up toaster can go here. Cardboard box. That can go on top just fine. Another cardboard box. Another cardboard box. Bottle chip. Our poor island fax machine. Yard sale build. Cardboard box. Mossy garden rock. Okay. Camping cot. I'm going to put the shell fountain over here. It's just such an awkwardly shaped item. I don't want it in my way. Okay. If Frugal Bay becomes your main island, will you keep Nook's Cranny small or allow it to expand? I'd probably start to play it more normal, allow it to expand, stuff like that. If you had like the mannequins, you could make it look like there's a protest outside Nook's Cranny. That. Yeah, there's some cool stuff we can do. Okay, so my plan here is to just get rid of the river that's coming up from the south. And I want to see it for myself. We should be able to run across this area and have a path. Oops. A path that leads right through here. So, okay, this is where it gets even more like concerning. This is
Dan is seemingly making a moat around Nook's Cranny. He indeed determined not to use anything related to Tom Nook. Also, a daily reminders for all you viewers to drink water daily.
You wouldn't want to catch a cold at this time of year. That includes you, Dan.
And actively drinking water. But thank you. Okay, I am going to make this 3 because I'm already noticing I'm going to have to take this big wide path and have it just come right up against this little river for the whole way. I don't like that. I want to be able to decorate alongside it. So I am going to make it 3 instead of 4. Yeah, that last part was Tom Nook acting out what it sounds like when nobody drinks water. YouTube keeps reading my chat messages and saying slow-mo was on. I had to clear my cache to fix it. It feels like a few people have had this issue today. I'm not sure what the deal is. I apologize, though. Slow mode around here is, I think I reduced it quite a bit. It should be like only 5 seconds. And that's not because of y'all. That's just to keep, like, if there is like a bunch of bots or something, just help reduce that a little bit. Like a scene from SpongeBob. You know how you can go to a villager's house and sometimes let you buy their items? Would you do that? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'd support that. I just don't want to support Tom Nook. The nice thing about going like this hybrid route of some terraforming but not all terraforming is that we get to keep the rivers like that are nice and natural just intact, and then also I don't have to spend several hours undoing everything that was natural. Just, you know what I mean? We might get that way anyway, but I hope not. I'm going to, speaking of making things look natural, just kind of like taper this in a little bit now.
Get ready for a $2 recipe. Silken Lotion Latte. Combine a dollop of luxurious hand lotion with hot water for a velvety sipping experience.
Mmm. Who's hungry? A dollop, huh? Wilba's writing notes. Oh my gosh. So we still can't jump over this if it's 3, so that's good. I just didn't want this to be traversable with a simple hop. Okay. Now, I think what I'm doing right now still represents 3 in terms of a river width. But let's go ahead and measure it out real quick just for my own sanity. So we have 1, 2, and that's 3.
Time for another $2 recipe. Let's whip up shared harvest soup. Collect a vegetable from each neighbor, simmer them together, and enjoy a soup that's rich in community spirit.
This is the one entirely too often. Safer than a potluck. I don't know about that.
Get ready for a $2 recipe echoing canyon chips. Shout into a canyon and enjoy the echo while snacking on nearby pebbles.
On nearby pebbles is so good. All right, here. Go. Why does it feel too wide still? A little bit odd. Hold on. Dang it. All right, stand by. I messed it up. That's what I want. That looks better. Joey finally left, so that's good. We can take away this spot so villagers can't get in our way anymore. Oh. Okay, so this represents a river that's 2 spaces wide. This is 3. And if that's 3, we can bulk this up a little bit and then cut the corners off. No! Oh my gosh. Okay, there. So that is looking good. And I see a balloon. The train braking sounds of this game trigger my fight or flight response. I have flattening trauma. I can absolutely see that. I can see why that might happen. I might have to just drop this in the river if it lets me. Oh, okay. I was willing to take the Nook points for dropping a balloon in the river, but that's fine. Outdoor bench. This is a good item, I think, right? This is like the plastic looking bench. Oh, no, this is the other one. This is still good. I'll take that from a balloon. Okay. Pole vault back over. The one time I don't mind having to use the pole vault, because no one should be going over there anyway. Okay, I think this is 4, right? 1, 2. Yep, this is 4. Okay, so we just have to add a little bit here and here and get rid of this. No problem. This is a pretty big moat. Okay, we got to bulk up this corner right here. And this part will be done. Okay, just like that. And then this side, which is almost done. It's just a little... It's a little bit longer of an angle than the other ones, so I'm just not exactly sure. My eyes are tricking me. I think I just have to do this, right? All I now have to do is cut that and that. And that should be the same as the other ones, right? Yes. Okay, let's look on the map.
Why did the man only order half a coffee? He only had $2.
Dig slap. Look at that. It's perfect. Perfectly symmetrical moat around Tom Nook's cranny. Awesome. We did that. So the other thing we need to decide, maybe not right away, but soon, is we're going to have a path, a big 4-tile wide path go this way. And we need to decide how we're going to deal with this, because I did say I didn't want to get rid of this little cliff structure. I might have to reduce it a little bit, which I don't want to do. But I think it would be better than trying to make it wind up this way. I know I could use custom designs and do a path with those. I wanted this as the main path throughout the island. What did Timmy and Tommy do to deserve this? Had the last name Nook. I don't know what to tell you. Mads, how's it going? Me and Tommy are no longer a threat. We did it. We've neutralized Timmy and Tommy. I hope they have plenty of canned goods. Fortunately, the river is spring water, so they won't have to worry about water. I would recommend they don't use the river as their primary restroom. I assume there's a restroom in Nook's Cranny. There is a little area that we can't go into. Maybe they should build themselves one if not. I think this should be their drinking water. But it's, you know what? It's not up to me. It's not up to me. How do they get across? They don't get across? I don't know what you're not getting about this. I think the arrangement is pretty simple. I'm gonna get super technical and say they aren't related to Tom Nook, but still. You know whose name is on this building? Whose name is that? If they're collateral damage, they can quit any time. But you know what? They wake up every day. They put on the little apron. They commute, maybe? I don't know. I don't really care. And they take money, they put it in that till, and then Tom Nook gets it. So, sorry. I don't know what to tell you, but Timmy and Tommy, massive threat to our island's prosperity. Rum Runner, how long has your name been Rum Runner for the Resistance? Because I do feel like I should take credit for that if it's a recent name change. He's taking out Nook, the Nooklings. He took out he took out Kato, the gnome. What? I have a 4x4 motor on my Nooks. Anne-Marie's sitting here bragging about how much space you have on your island. Oh, wow. 4x4. Wow. Everybody marvel at Anne-Marie's amazing island. Listen, I know I'm not the best at this game, okay? But I'm still happy with my 3 space river. It's been that way for years? Okay. All right. I just thought it was for this. It's always been a long name, so I always stop at Rum Runner, and my brain just kind of literally stops there. I thought you were going to say Timmy Tommy to mess with the island safety. I mean, it's not safe to have a bunch of people who can't afford to pay their rent, and then suddenly they get kicked out of their homes. That's not safe for anybody. So yeah, they are a threat to our safety. The garden gnome, remember you murdered Kato the gnome. I forgot the name. I was a goldfish. What are you talking about? What was this a different game? And we were naming people? Okay, I don't know. That sounds like something I would do, I guess. $1,000 points. Just for that. Okay, cool. I'm really happy with our moat. It's not as good as Amarie's moat, but it's pretty good. And I'm happy with the rivers. Let's look at the map. Look how nice that looks. I kept a lot of the natural landscape intact. I don't want to, but I do feel like I have to do something about that big mountain I wanted to leave alone because of the paths. Like, we have to chop up some of this. I might have to get rid of this awkward kind of bend the river does. Get rid of some cliff here, and have the river turn a lot sooner into this little outlet. It'll give me a space to decorate right here, making for a more grand island entrance. And it'll allow us to put our path up like that. So big, boring staircase path. I love a big, boring path. I think we gotta do it. I don't know. We have to determine how much we have to get rid of, I suppose. This is not the path tool. This is the path tool. So let's start. Oh gosh, hold on. Sorry, trees. You didn't need any of this. I apologize. Oh, okay, I know that was karma, but I'm not going to stop chopping down these trees. The moat is an international border. Quinn is fishing in my part of the property. Go on the other side of the fence. Sticks, stones, iron. I think that's what we need. Oh, we need wood too. I don't know what kind. It's one of these. Can I use my crafting bench? Okay. I don't know if Quinn was like in the way. I just saw at least 2 hive violations on your island. What the inspector would say. Okay, I'll come up with a new banned item list that doesn't include items I'm using. By the way, unrelated, everybody tell me your favorite items in the game. No reason. I can put away these fences and all of the different crafting materials. Our new composer's wig will never wear. I really shouldn't put furniture. I should stop putting furniture in here. I just should stop doing that. The Novolite, okay. Noted. Sakura seat. Okay. Golden cat statue. All right. These are all great. Virgo harp is my favorite item. Okay. Good. These are definitely on your islands, I assume. Okay. All right. I'll remember that for the next time we do a banned island dream stream. Afternoon tea set. Again, unrelated. I'm just trying to keep these in mind. So they maybe don't end up on the list. Does it mean the cost? I have a build on my island that includes 13 thrones and costs almost 10 million bells to build. Why, that sounds like a gold core island, which is my favorite type of island. Oh, I didn't have that one yet. Oh, dang it. All right. Now I got to cut down more trees so I can have stumps around. Uh-oh. Hold on. Don't sing me yet. Oh, okay. At least no one can see. Anyway. You want to see something cool? Have you guys ever like chopped down these trees? Check this out. Look at the little stump. You can just leave that there. Cut down before his prime. I remember the first time I saw a tiny stump. I'm like, oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, you could do little stumps. Oh, there's the violin beetle. Okay, hold on. Here we go. How many of you didn't know about the little stumps? I figured a couple people wouldn't know about the little stumps. Wait, I've been playing for years and never thought to do baby stump. Baby tree murderer. It'll be fine. It's just a flesh wound. You need another manhole cover. Oh, this was our... Yeah, we were trying to play stuff down to get 5 stars. Just learned about gyroid fragments today. I knew about them. I did not know about the little stumps. That's too cute. It's pretty great. You can't do anything with them. There's no bugs spawn on them. You can't sit on them or anything, but... yeah, there you go. Well, you're welcome. I'm glad we all learned something. I mean, I already knew about it, but I'm glad y'all learned something. But yeah, the first time I saw someone incorporating those, it was like, I think, a more cottagecore kind of island. I'm like, oh, that's a really good idea. It just adds, it's like another little thing you can leave on the ground just for that variety, you know? Hope it wasn't a money tree. I keep my money trees somewhere else. Speaking of trees... Okay, yes, we did murder a baby tree, but it was for educational purposes, which is not against terms of service. We don't need to take away too much of this cliffside. Let's get our path tool back out. We'll just make the outline. Let me ask my lawyer. All this deforestation reminds me that I need to do some Minecraft. Do some in Minecraft. Yeah. That's a big part of the game. Sue Dan for deforestation. Well, good luck finding a lawyer right now. They're all busy suing Honey. I hope all the kitties were in bed and didn't have to witness the tree murder. This is yeah, Crossing Moon After Dark.
Hey, Busy the Gamer. Mom just became a channel member.
Look at this. Busy was so excited about the baby stumps. You became a channel member. Thank you so much. That's awesome. So, oops, that's too close. We need these roads to connect. It's been a whole day at work today, and one thing I learned is that I can do baby stuff. So we need to determine when this path turns. I just want to make sure this was measured correctly. When it turns to the left into that neighborhood. So we have a path there. Uh-oh. I know this is going to be controversial, but... we learned so much here. Crossing minute after dark. This also might be controversial. Playing New Horizons right now, and I'm playing the game with Tammy, and I want to say high or low number is 5. I don't get it. Remember you could do mini trees? I have mini sugar canes stunted and stumps on my... Oh, I've never seen the mini stunted bamboo trees. That's interesting. Oh, no, maybe I have. I don't remember. Oh, I don't remember. It makes for great work, Joshua Tree effect, but also forgot about regular trees. On my Forever Island, I mean, you have to go make some adjustments to my Gyroid village. Okay. We have to continue our path. So we're doing... Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. It switches to a 3-wide path. That's accurate compared to how we did it before, right? Because my... Oh, yes. We wanted to line up with the secret beach. Right. Okay. So it'll go from 4 to 3, which is fine. We did that in another spot, so that's totally cool. What would Digby say about the trees? I don't know. That's a good question. I think he's on a break right now, though.
Hey, Kieran's just became a channel member.
Kieran, thank you so much for becoming a channel member. Boy, I should really do this tree murder more often. So I'm going to make all the paths up to their little homes here. The trees got me. Yeah, what other baby plants can we cut down before they're prime? Updating YouTube fixed the comment issue for me. Updating YouTube. Oh, you mean the app on your phone? Okay. Well, there you go. If you're watching on a mobile device or maybe a TV, if you're using the YouTube app to watch and it's giving you trouble, that might help. Lorax would like a word with you. Does he want to become a channel member? YouTube is acting up on my mobile as well. Well, I guess there's an update. I think we should throw a manhole cover down somewhere just to get rid of the one that's blocking our path now. We kind of finish these up here. Oops. And I'll put one here-ish. It probably won't stay here, but it wouldn't be the worst thing if it did, I suppose. Okay, another path to a home. Not centered, my OCD. I know, I'm sorry. It's probably not staying there. But I think if it did, it wouldn't be a big deal. You're joining your opening Pokemon pack. Thank you for joining. Let's see. So now we have a pretty good... Uh-oh. Everyone say goodbye to Baby Stump. I'm sorry, Baby Stump. Goodbye. Anyway, Now we have a pretty good idea of where our path can kind of intersect with all of this. Do I have to come down a little bit and then? Probably. Yeah, probably. No, ending my membership. Oh, no, wait. It's okay. Everybody, no, it's fine. There's always more baby stump. Look, see? Everything's back to normal. There's always another baby stump. It's all right. See? It's fine. No need to unsubscribe. Everything's good. Everything is okay. Trees hate this one trick. I think this actually works, because now wide path becomes narrow path becomes more narrow path. Stump was innocent. The stump was in the way of progress. Look. You know that song about paving paradise and parking lots and stuff? Sometimes you need a tree museum or whatever they say about the trees in that song. I don't like this weird narrow spot where no path will be. We should probably put some trees here. It'd probably be pretty nice if we had some trees. Or maybe fences. Maybe some baby stumps. Maybe we'll let a tree start growing for a couple days. Or a few trees. And then we'll cut them all down. Yeah, that song. Or a bench area like in a park. Yeah, we don't need trees. We could just do benches. We can use the trees to make benches. It's called recycling. I wish it was more precise when terraforming. I get so infuriated when it does what it wants instead of what I intended to do, if that makes sense. I guess I kind of feel that in the sense of things being arranged permanently forever and me having to work around them. Okay. This is looking pretty good. I'm pretty excited about our new path coming through the neighborhoods here. It's going to start feeling like a finished island soon. Okay. Keep going, keep going. And then, let's see, taper this. And this will eventually be Cliff No More, and then we'll run a path to the secret beach. Next Animal Crossing better let us center things. I know. It'd be, you know what I thought of, actually, how that would work? When you go to design a villager's home, you know how when you complete that part of Happy Home and you can design villagers on your island? You open up the menu where it gives you their house, and you can change the exterior. In the front door setting, it would let you position the front door in one of three places, on the left, the right, or the middle. I think it'd be awesome. As we know, I have not unlocked the cliff editing tool yet, but now we kind of know what we need to do in order to get the path connected. What is the fastest way to get a 3-star island? Well, definitely put down some flowers, as we learned. That helps a lot. So don't cut down all your trees. Put down some flowers. So you want basically you want natural points and you want development points. Development points come from putting furniture and stuff. And nature points come from like flowers and stuff. Your flowers being in full bloom helps a lot rather than just in a growth stage. And yeah, just put down a bunch of stuff. Make sure you use fences. Those 50 fences Tom Nook gives you, I highly recommend using all of them, even if you don't want to keep them in that spot forever. But yeah, you do all that, and it'll happen for you. Museum better have a 3-space wide entrance. I just wish they would decide. I think all the entrances should be either 2 wide or 3 wide. Even if the door looks too wide, they should figure that out. Because, oh my gosh. I would love the tap, tap, tap of running around. I haven't played in a long time. I like using the paths that Nintendo provided because, yeah, they have different sounds you run on and stuff. Random objects and flowers everywhere. Yes, exactly. Okay, so this path is now complete, and we just have to connect the two. And we will then have a pretty complete feeling, at least like, what do you call it? Infrastructure on our island. This is really good progress right here. So we got the moat around Nooks. We built paths all over the place. The next big thing we have to unlock is the cliff editing, and that's going to be a long one. We got to do, like I was showing you, all the top part of the cliff. We got to reduce the little mountain we weren't going to get rid of. It's just going to be like a big amount of editing. Once we do that, though, the island layout will be complete. Probably one of the more simple island layouts I've ever done. And then we can go through and start decorating, which is pretty cool. I've given myself 30 days to do this, but what's really neat is usually I would spend several days picking out where all the buildings go, because I would put them in a temporary spot and then start moving them around. I don't have to do that this time. They are in their permanent locations. It's awesome. Your face looks really painful. I feel ya. I get stung all the time. No worries though. I'll heal it with right away with some medicine. It'll heal right away with some medicine. Oh crap. Will you please give me some medicine? This is for you. Okay. Well, at least we can do this. I don't know what that is. Oh. Okay. Well, I don't really want to wear this, but now we know. And begging a duck for medicine. Epic. What? We can use Fauna's trash can. Let's throw away some manhole covers. I like when Fauna's home. We can use the trash can. Don't mind me. You'd think I'd use that kind of thing all the time, but nope. I'll use it. Okay, so I can toss this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and this. I'll keep the outdoor bench, keep those 10 oranges, keep the hay beds. Yeah, there we go. Which uncrafting was a thing? I know, we need like a resource grinder or something like we can throw furniture and stuff into and get resources back. Medicine? Something different about you today. I can't quite put my finger on it. Did you get a haircut? I'm just messing with you. I can see your face had a little disagreement with some wasps. All jokes aside, I think you'll appreciate this present I have for you. Finally, we learned how to make our own medicine. Don't tell anyone, but this kind of thing happens to me too. That's the recipe for some medicine. That'll make you as good as new. No need to thank me. Just think of me every time you look perfectly healed face in the mirror, and we'll call it even. I'm waiting to unlock this one. Garbage bin and balloon today. Congrats. Quinn is obsessed with my property. Oh, we also have to bring this bug to the museum? Okay. We're going to do that before I forget. I would certainly forget that and then just sell it to Flick. Oh, we also have to make paths here, too. The only thing I don't like about donating one bug is that he wants to, like, tell you about it. He wants to tell you about all of it, but when you donate a lot of things at once, it's a little bit smoother. First he's gonna freak out. Then I tell him no thanks. And then he tells me about how to take care of it even though he hates them. I guess I just don't like the part where I have to reject him. Cinnamoroll girl, how's it going? Okay, I'll do the path over here later. I have to kind of figure that out. Okay. Yeah, cool. Good there. So I think the next thing we need to do is work on getting a lot of points so we can unlock the cliff editing and finally like take the terraforming to the levels we want to see it get to. That'll of course be for next time. So thank you all for hanging out. I'm going to send you on a raid. Let's see. There's a couple things going on. Twitch, there's some stuff going on. Check YouTube real quick. Righty. Cool. So, on YouTube, you're going to go to Let's Play K's stream, who's playing some Infinity Nikki. And on Twitch, we are going to raid our friend Huri, who is playing some Palia. So, raid. There's that on Twitch. And then YouTube, just chill. And the stream will pop over to K's. Thank you all for an awesome day. We got a lot done. We'll be back hopefully this weekend with some more. I know we're doing something on Sunday that's a little different, so stay tuned. It's not too different. You know, we've done it before, just it's not Animal Crossing. So join us for that. It's going to be chaos. It'll be really fun. But all right. Thanks, everybody. Have a great rest of your day. And stay tuned for the raids. When you go over there, say Crossing Minute Raid, because I don't have anything creative to say right now. And yeah. All right. Goodbye.